Hello, everyone, and Assalamu alaikum. This is your host, Faisal Mirza, as always, with Azhar Ali in a special episode of Azhar Ki Nazar. How's it going, Azhar?
Alhamdulillah, all good, all good.
So, Azhar, thanks for taking the time out for this special episode where we'll be discussing what effect T20 cricket, especially the 100, has had on England cricket, especially looking at how they've performed at this World Cup so far. So, let's get right to it, Azhar. The 100 is still a relatively new format, but again, it's derived from T20, it's led the team down a path. And where has that brought us to today?
I think this performance in this World Cup for England is all surprising for everyone. But the thing is that what led to it, we can discuss. Some people may disagree, but what I have a feeling that it may have, the 100 ball may have affected uh, 50 over competition because the main uh, focus for England cricket has been Test cricket for last few years because England Test cricket was going down, especially when Ben Stokes came in with McCullum. They started to play the new way, which we all say baseball, and everyone
Baseball.
got really excited about it, and it was fantastic. Everyone is really getting entertained by it, and they had this brand and saying that we are here to entertain people, not only win games of cricket, and we have seen that they have done it really well. And how long it's going to continue, how it's going to impact in few years to come if Ben Stokes somehow stops playing or Baz McCullum goes somewhere else. That's gonna be a different question. But 50 overs, they are still defending champions. But their performance in this World Cup looked like they're nowhere because one is their top performers. Their match winners are not performing. Joe Root, Ben Stokes, even, and Josh Butler's captain is badly out of form at the moment. He's not scoring runs. His captaincy is
Besto,
looking a bit.
Rude, Milan, everyone. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, everyone is either you have seen performance here and there, but it's not like England team we used to know. They're players like Livingston, the X Factors, Johnny Bestro. Moeen Ali hasn't performed as well with the bat, so their batting has where they bank on basically in
So,
white ball cricket. The
also,
way
do you
they
think
play.
it's sorry?
So
Do you think it's just more of this mindset of taking what they've learned from Baz Ball, which, by the way, for those who don't know, Baz is Brendan McCullum's nickname.
yeah,
So since he became the coach and they've changed under Ben Stokes' captaincy their approach to Test cricket, so it
yeah.
became called or started becoming called the method of cricket, which is baseball. So, do you think it's a carryover of that same mindset where they think it's just uh, pedal to the metal and aggressive all the time, no matter what the condition is,
I
or
think
is it also just taking that mindset across formats and maybe applying it the wrong way?
No, I think that is one of the reasons. Maybe every time they are in trouble, they have only one way going out of that because you have only Joe Root maybe in that team. This team who try to maybe consolidate a little bit, but most of them are their strength to get out of the trouble is attacking or counter attack, and which sometime on a tough track it doesn't work. And also once especially you're not in good form, then it's gonna and the amount of players are not in good nick, that also depends as well. So their whole team at the moment is not in good touch, so that's one of the reasons. But the main reason I believe their players are not playing 50 hours enough, because the 100 comes where when they play the domestic 50 over competition, and the standard of the 50 overs competition has gone down because at the same time the main guys who's going to take part in the world T20 or world 50 over competition, they're playing in that 100 tournament, so the standard gone down playing 50 overs. And then your main players who were going to World Cup
But then,
in
Azhar,
India,
sorry,
they were not playing
uh,
the domestic
I just want to
competition.
ask here. I want to cut you off here. If you look at Travis Head, he hasn't played a one day in almost 2 years. Walks in against a great attack, scores his 100. So, do you think it's just not playing enough one day, or trying to do too much of their T20 and of their baseball and bringing it into one day
No,
instead?
I think at least most of their team players. You can have so many different things. He might have played some domestic one day competitions, but the majority of English players have been playing 100 ball or T20 competitions or playing
Right,
ODI
right,
series, bilateral series. They have played, but the players who are playing in this tournament, some of them hasn't played 50 over
right, right.
bilateral series. So for Josh Butler, he also got this team together maybe a series ago, one series ago or something. But they haven't played together as a World Cup squad before this tournament as much as they should have. It's all totally opposite Pakistan, where Pakistan has played all their best squad, their best team all the way along the last couple of years. So the
And maybe
England has been
overplayed them.
mostly England has been mostly playing their new players, which was fine. But I think
Yeah,
they have been playing all their bilateral series. We have their second bench, kind of second team, which is they're very good enough anyway to beat any side on their day as well. So I'm not saying they don't have potential in their second team,
yeah.
but I think they have played too many bilateral series without playing their supposedly the best squad
Their
for
best
the
11, yeah.
World Cup competition. So I think they lack in couple of things. They didn't put too much focus on 50 over. They thought they have it covered, but
Yeah,
at the end, I felt that they came a little bit unprepared. I'm not saying that the potential is not there. I think they're a
yeah.
very good team. Maybe they lack a little bit in their bowling, but they have the firepower in the whole team to win games of cricket and go to the semi-final and maybe win the World Cup. But eh, because not focusing enough, I believe they haven't showed their best in this tournament, and I think they're gonna go back to the to England, and they're gonna get the whiteboard and then put some pointers in, and I'm sure that they're gonna focus a bit more.
So, also just one last question to sum everything up, and I think you've spoken about this. I think when teams see success, then all the experiments they've done, they seem to work, and everyone loves it. But when they fail the way England and way Pakistan has also at this World Cup, everything looks like a problem, and I think that might also be a part of the problem. No.
Yeah, of course. I mean, this is assessment we can do, and I'm sure England authorities and also the management will think over it, because there's no. I'm not. We're not saying there is no potential, but I think they might be a little bit less focused for 50 over because they were defending champions and they have their world champion of T20 cricket, so they probably thought that white ball is our strength and there's not to worry about it. The way they're playing red ball cricket also, so everything is very fast and they're playing
Yeah.
their way, and which is fine. But you need to spend more time. The 50 overs in between Test cricket and T20 cricket. So the game goes in different phases. So if you're not able to adapt to the different phases, the way India did in the last game against England, uh, that you could easily lose a game in like span of 10-15 overs. So I think 50 overs, it's a different format from T20 or 100 ball, where you need more temperament in terms of you had to do right things for longer. I would put that into those words rather than saying in a different words. But I think doing a right thing for long enough, wherein T20 or Test cricket, they're both different.
Perfect. This was a special episode of Azhar Ki Nazar. We really hope you liked it. If you did, please again subscribe, like, switch on the notifications because we want to keep bothering Azhar. We'll keep asking him these questions, and we'll inshallah keep seeing you soon. Khuda Hafiz.